Do you think Carolina at 3-0 is for real?
That's a great question, and there are times, and we've all seen it, this isn't a revelation, somebody starts out hot, and then you find out they were really a fraud. They played both New York teams, which have zero offense, either of them, and they played Jacksonville. So you can make the argument, that's Denver. Denver's 3-0 too. I got a little sidetracked. So Denver's 3-0, right? But again, they played both New York teams in Jacksonville. And now, hey, Carolina had an impressive victory over New Orleans after New Orleans smoked Green Bay in week 1. They came back and smoked New Orleans in week 2. So many times these teams creep up on you, right? And you don't think they're going to be, you say, well, and then suddenly they're 10-2. And you say, wow, I guess they're a little better than they thought. So the bottom line for me is this game's going to go a long way in showing us what Carolina really is. Yeah. Defensively, every stat, every stat, they're number one. I mean, rushing, passing, points, so they've been fantastic defensively. But, again, they haven't played the juggernauts of the NFL.
Do they have studs that we should – I mean, I know J.C. Horn got hurt, but who do we need to know about on their defense?
Yeah, and that's the other part of it. They're very young. They were the first team in NFL history when they used their entire draft on defense, right? That was 2020. First team ever to do that. So it appears that is paying dividends. Brian Burns is a guy probably people are totally unfamiliar with. Well, he's had 20 sacks in the last 2 years. Hassan Reddick, they picked up from Arizona. So they've got some guys, but it's funny, they're not a national team. You don't see them. But they could be a team that's really slowly developing. And again, I always look at this. Where have they spent their money and their draft capital, whichever team you're playing? And Carolina did it on defense, and their defense has been pretty darn good.